काव्य व आंदोलन में निम्न मानी जाने वाली जातियों के योगदान को महत्वपूर्ण मानते हुए भक्ति को आंदोलन का रूप देने में उनकी महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका को उजागर किया। उत्तर आधुनिक स्थितियों में भक्ति काल के संतों व उनके योगदान को समकालीन संदर्भों में देखने व उनकी प्रासंगिकता को वर्तमान करने का समय अब हमारे समक्ष है। उसी की एक पहल व प्रयास है ये अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी, जिसका विषय है भक्ति आंदोलन में संत चरिताख्यान, मानवतावाद और जाति संरचना।
Thank you, Manu sir. Now we proceed to welcoming all our dignitaries. It is my honor to introduce Balmiki Prasad Singh ji, former governor of Sikkim, India. He is a scholar, thinker, and a well-known bureaucrat. He has written several books and articles. Born on 1st January 1942 in Begusarai, Bihar, Singh sir hails from a family of activists for India independence. His father, Shri Harbansh Narayan Singh, was a freedom fighter who had participated in the Quit India movement and quoted imprisonment during this period. His grandfather, Shri Hardev Narayan Singh, a well-known freedom fighter, was also the founder principal of National School in 1920 in Bihar village under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Among his prominent books are Bahuda and the Post-9/11 World and the Problem of Change, a study of Northeast India. He presided over the 4th-day Global Buddhist Conference that began on Sunday with the chanting of prayer to mark the 2600th year of Buddha enlightenment. Respected sir, we feel honored with your benign presence. To welcome him, may I request Dr. R. Gupta ji to present him with bouquet and memento.
सफल लेखक एवं बेजोड़ अध्यापक रहे हैं। आपकी प्रकाशित कृतियों में प्रारंभिक अवधि, हिंदी आलोचना, लोकवादी तुलसीदास, मीरा का काव्य, देश के इस दौर में, पेड़ का हाथ, जैसा कह सका, नंगा तलाई का गांव व अनेक संपादित पुस्तकें प्रमुख हैं। आपकी आख्यानपरक कृति व्योमकेश दरवेश को 28वां मोती देवी पुरस्कार प्रदान किया। आपको गोकुलचंद्र शुक्ल आलोचना पुरस्कार, डॉक्टर रामविलास शर्मा सम्मान व सोवियत लैंड नेहरू पुरस्कार सहित अनेकों पुरस्कार व सम्मान प्राप्त हो चुके हैं। स्वागत है सर आपका भक्ति की इस संगोष्ठी में। अब मैं अनिल नायक जी से स्वागत आमंत्रित करता हूं कि वे आएं और मंच आसीन प्रोफेसर त्रिपाठी जी को पुष्पगुच्छ और स्मृति चिन्ह देकर उन्हें सम्मानित करें।
Professor Avdesh Kumar Singh is former Vice Chancellor of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad. At present, he is professor in Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. He has published 160 papers in various anthologies, national and international journals of repute, and authored 16 books till now. His last book includes Toward Interdisciplinarity, University, Social Sciences and Humanities, Revisiting Literature, Criticism and Aesthetics in India, and Samkalin Alochana Vimarsh in Hindi. Sir, we are honored with your presence amongst us. To welcome him, may I request Dr. Amit Singh ji to present him with bouquet and memento.
It is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Savita Gupta ji. Mrs. Savita Gupta ji is the Vice Chairperson of S. Group, is also the Honorable Chairperson of the Governing Body of Shamwell College. Mrs. Gupta has been Managing Hospitality Investment of S. Group, a well-known social worker. She is associated with various groups and charities. She anchors the company's CSR initiatives, organizing various welfare activities for the underprivileged and handicapped children, and running an old age home. Respected ma'am, we are honored with your presence among us. To welcome her, may I request Dr. Priti Shukla to present her with a bouquet and memento.
Morning. Sorry, I apologize. To welcome him, may I request Dr. S.P. Sharma Singh ji to welcome him with bouquet and memento.
Excuse me.
Sir, you hardly need any introduction. You have made all of us proud by your distinguished work with numerous capacity, a man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas. Sir has worked as research associate in the ICHR project titled Towards Freedom under Professor Mushul Hassan. He has also worked as research associate in Nehru Memorial Fund project titled Krishna Menon and India Lead. He is a motivational speaker and winner of numerous awards and titles. Thank you so much, sir. We are really fortunate to have your guidance and support with us. To welcome him, may I request Dr. Sandhya Verma to present him with bouquet and memento.
हिंदी विभाग के वरिष्ठतम प्राध्यापक हैं तथा इस संगोष्ठी के संयोजक का कार्यभार भी आप ही देख रहे हैं। आपका अध्ययन और अध्यापन पिछले 37 वर्षों से सतत रूप से चल रहा है। आप दिल्ली के तिमारपुर चुनाव क्षेत्र से एमएलए के तौर पर भी निर्वाचित हो चुके हैं। आप पिछले 35 वर्षों से अधिक समय से टूटा के सक्रिय कार्यकर्ता रहे हैं। 9 बार टूटा कार्यकारिणी के सदस्य के रूप में निर्वाचित हुए। दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय की एकेडमिक काउंसिल में आप 2 बार अध्यापकों के प्रतिनिधि के रूप में मनोनीत हुए हैं। आप 2 बार डूटा के उपाध्यक्ष पद पर भी रहे हैं और डूटा के सेक्रेटरी पद पर भी आप कार्य कर चुके हैं। आप इंडियन एसोसिएशन फॉर कैनेडियन स्टडीज के आजीवन सदस्य हैं। हम सब आपके प्रति आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। अब मैं रामरूप मीना जी से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वे आएं और डॉक्टर हरीश खन्ना जी का पुष्प और स्मृति चिन्ह से स्वागत करें।
सर इधर देखिए। कोई बात नहीं।
मैं रामरूप मीना जी से दोबारा अनुरोध करूंगा कि एक बार आएं और सर का स्वागत करें। हमारे बीच सी के जगदीश जी
Thank you, sir, to Praveen Kumar Sarji for his welcome remarks.
Sri Bhakti Prasad Singh ji, respected chairperson, Mrs. Sarita Chatterjee, keynote speaker Professor Vishwanath Patil ji, special guest Professor A.K. Singh sir, members of governing body, Principal Samlal College Morning Dr. Ravi Narayan, conveners of the conference, Dr. Harish Khanna, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Yadav, and Dr. Ram Rup Meena ji, and other dignitaries on the dais and in the audience, faculty friends, people from media, ladies and gentlemen. I am very pleased to be with you this morning at the International Conference on Hagiography, Humanism and Caste Hierarchy in Bhakti movement, which is a flagship event of our college, Samlal College, Pune. I am happy to announce the broad theme of the conference this year. The intent of this conference is to bring together key policy makers, educationists, practitioners, and researchers to deliberate collectively upon the theme of this conference. I am very glad to add my voice of welcome to this galaxy of intellectuals representing different respected institutions, universities, and organizations. I am happy to learn after looking at the papers received from across the country. I look forward to the concrete suggestions and recommendations emerging from this conference. I wish this conference a great success. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call upon
Professor Vishwanath Tripathi ji, Sarita ji, Professor A.K. Singh, Professor Praveen Kumar ji, Professor Carl, Professor Harish Khanna ji, and friends. Would you like me to speak in English, I thought? Is it okay? Otherwise I'll speak
जैसा
in
आपको
English.
अच्छा लगे। हाँ।
नहीं, मुझे तो सब अच्छा
नहीं
है,
नहीं
अच्छा है।
बढ़िया जैसा हाँ।
तो मैं आधा हिंदी में आधा अंग्रेजी में। Let me begin with English. Distinguished teachers and students and scholars in the audience. When Professor Harish Khanna ji and Professor Mithilesh Chaturvedi came to request me to inaugurate this conference, I readily agreed. And this was because of my deep and long attachment with this subject. I am one of those among you who have been brought up on the songs of Ramcharitmanas. But long years in civil service and my recent occupation with a book on the 21st century had taken me to other areas of inquiry.
वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं, ठीक है?
When I looked at the subject and the concept paper, I thought I have written a great deal on this theme in the past and published it. So I had to look back at my old papers and take photocopies from my books to come to you to address to you. At the outset, Professor Harish Khanna and Professor Kumar, I would like to thank your colleagues and you, both of you, for preparing this concept paper, which is of very high quality. We have to appreciate that we are dealing with a country, we are dealing with a movement in the country which encompasses a vast majority of people and which had persisted for more than 1,000 years. I may mention to you that in 1984-86, my friend Dr. K.S. Singh was in charge of the People of India project of the Anthropological Survey of India, and he had identified 4,694 different communities in India, comprising people of different faiths and castes, tribes and ethnic groups. Of these 4,694, 2,204 were named communities, 500 were segments, and the remaining 1,000 territorial units. There were 324 languages and dialects and 25 scripts. As I mentioned a little while ago, Bhakti movement was pan-India in character, encompassing in its fold a large number of people, spanning over more than 1,000 years. This movement also encountered, and I call it a civilizational encounter, Islam, and shaped dialogue with Islam. This Bhakti movement contributed immensely to the making of Sufism and Sikhism. The Bhakti movement, in my view, also contributed in making of a new image of Indians, of equality, of fraternity, and of empathy among different castes and groups of people. I have always held that culture is a strong feature of a nation state. They were the first in the world to write in 1998, which is reflected in my book, titled India's Culture, the State, the Arts and Beyond, that after the fall of the Berlin Wall and dissolution of the Soviet Union, military, which was hitherto the most important denominator of a status of a country in the world, had yielded place to economic factors, to the market. And I had then asserted, and that was for the first time, that culture had emerged as the third factor. So today, it is market, military, and culture. And I had said then that culture will keep challenging both of that, market and military, and that is happening. Culture and traditions, in my views, are memories of a nation state of its past. And the Bhakti movement is that. We have briefly been told about what is Bhakti. We know from the concept paper